5 minutes before the start of the game, so let's break it all down. Put my coffee down for a moment. Oh, Max, I need to grab a coffee. Pay attention, Chaz. I hope you can hear me while you get your coffee. Let's open the sign. I'll introduce Monarch Tristana II, incoming heir apparent. Tristana II is diplomatic and corrupt. So we're going to start off with a stability ambition. And should stability win out, we'll be going for the stab and trade ambition. That will be the spy network. That will be the end game goal. But should stability falter, should we not be stable enough when it's time for my ambition, we will instead deviate to the scepter ending, because that will be trade and faith. That will be the only ambition left. We're going to try and keep everyone happy where possible and avoid defiance games. And we want to keep the peace with foreign powers. Finally, we love to trade money and favours to keep you all on side. And we're going to make at least one bribe every tax season. Aren't you all lucky? Bribes will be coming, everyone. I don't know how I'm going to afford it, but we're going to make at least one bribe every tax season. There we go. Money. Money, money. With that, that's the introduction. Let's get in and have a look at the state of the realm after Queen Tristana. So as you can see, the military's taken a pasting across the board. We did just have a civil war. It was the council. Wait, no, it's the patricians that led the civil war. Oh yeah, we clutched it. We just barely managed to win out. No sign of the bug. But yeah, faith is riding high because we just had a saint. Farming is pretty good, except for in the pats. So the things I'm going to want to work on maybe is the Grandees military and the patricians farming. Those are things to highlight for attention. Anyway, welcome on in at the start of today's stream, at the start of the first game. Suma, welcome. Welcome back, sir. We have joining us in the counts, we have Countess Morgrim and Count Captain Chaz the 5th. Welcome on in to our counts. We also have in the Grandees, we have Grandee Whopper, Grandee Buzzleaf, and Grandee Chugger. Welcome on in to our Grandees. And finally, last but not least, in the Patricians, we have Lord Patrician Merrow, Lord Patrician Mutated Zombie Bush. Welcome, buddy. Lord Patrician Ephra the 4th, and Lord Patrician Suma. Welcome on in, everyone. Hope you're comfortable, hope you're ready, hope you got drinks, snacks. We're going to begin, as always, with the path to victory. Your Majesty, you have some big boots to fill, and with your mother out of the picture, the nobles will be looking for any opportunity to replace you. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? And as we all know, it's stability for me. I will learn from the mistakes of my mother. I will go on to be a peacekeeper. No more will the realm be blighted by war. An admirable aim. I suggest over the next few years you focus on improving the kingdom's overall stability as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I'll return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Alright, now let's meet you all. Who have we got? Now that you're the monarch, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Very good. Who is from the east? An honour to finally make your acquaintance, Your Majesty. I was dismayed to hear of your mother's passing. Hello, Chaz. Hello, how's it going? Who else have we got from the patricians of the coast? Mero. Hello, Mero. A pleasure, Your Serene Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And finally, from the Grandees of the south. Hello, Chugger. Well, welcome on in. Welcome to the game, Chugger. May the ninth God bless your reign, Your Majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honour and faith. And with that, the introductions are done. Hello. The council hall immediately fills with raised voices as the nobles argue. Is this what your mother fought so hard for? Alright. Let's see, we got 9 of you in at the start of the game. Your Majesty, it was an honour to serve your mother, but now it is your time to wear the crown. As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Let's get it over with. Shall we call the nobles in? Yeah, what do we want? Oh, we like stability. We're going to have something to bolster stability. At the very least, no, the blood oath, too much. We can have a river, or we can have, like, a first bribe, essentially. Vote, everyone! Exclamation mark vote, followed by A, C, or D, whichever option you would like your noble to vote for. We have host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine, throw the monarch into the river, or no coronation at all. I see that, patricians. I see that. Trying to deprive me of my divine right to a coronation of some sort. 2 people yet to vote, which could swing things. Who is it? Oh, Ephra, who's getting lunch, I believe. And who else? And Whopper, who might also be busy. Yeah. Okay. The coronation is a great success. Jugglers, wine, fireworks and feasts. It has an impact on your treasury, of course, but then again, what doesn't? Fantastic. Lose money, gain stability. It's an investment. Alright. Eyes down, everyone. It's time to pick your schemes of how you're going to knock me off. Bianca! Holy crap. Bianca of the Mornagrim Moon Dynasty. Charismatic reform cultist leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. Reformed cultist, yeah, she's learned. No more do we worship the devil. Yeah, she might be. Hopefully. But yeah, she's looking good. The freckles matching the colour of her hair. Kinda cute. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false monarch Tristana II wears the crown. Hello there, my Serene Highness. Hello, Gagazi. Welcome. You made it just in time to vote on the Count's scheme. Conte Gagazi II. Will it be blood ritual? Oh my god. Okay. So. This is, Oh me, oh my. Everyone got in so quick. So Blood Ritual. You're going to summon a demon into the real world. Ascension. You're going to invite me into the Cult of Vampires. Or Possession. You're going to summon a demon into my head. What are we going to go for? It's a three-way split. Randomly determined. Possession. Lower own defiance. Should be easy enough. Trocker. Welcome. Welcome on in. There you are. Welcome back, buddy. The Count's plan to summon a demon to possess the Monarch, putting them totally under their control. First, they must lull the Monarch into a false sense of security. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. It's currently at 2, that's pretty good. Ah, Vargas bringing in the goblet of wine. Looking very smug. Vargas of the Troconero lineage, infamous southern mischief maker. Stands bathed in sunshine, droning on as if in a daze. Looks mischievous. Got that smug, self-assured little look. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on our honour. We must not allow it to go unanswered. What's it going to be? We got A, Doppelganger, B, Intimidation, or C, Excommunication. So, Doppelganger, you're going to try and find a body double to supplant me on the throne. Intimidation, you're going to try and strong-arm me by infiltrating the Palace Watch. Or Excommunication, get me expelled from the church, ergo losing my divine right. Who is yet to vote? Trocker. Oh, there we go. Trocker, it's just you to vote if you want to tie it up. Or, oh, you didn't have to tie it up. But, okay, cool. Coin toss between Intimidation and Excommunication. I'm loving it. The random flips for our schemes today. Excommunication. The Grandees must persuade the Archbishop to excommunicate the Monarch. First, they must lower royal credibility. It just hadn't registered? Oh yeah, no worries. That's fine. To advance their scheme, the Grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. There's a few seconds delay between what I'm doing and what gets presented on the stream. So you can see if you guys leave messages and then like see how long it takes for your message to pop up on the side of the screen on the stream, you'll know how much your delay is. So Ephra just said back from lunch, but Ephra probably just said that like 5 seconds ago. Finally, Nyx of the mutated zombie bush family. Charismatic business mogul. Scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, muttering in frustration. Fellow patricians of the Ghost, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Monarch Tristana II. Something must be done. What's it gonna be? Patricians, you got subterfuge, uprising, conspiracy. Ephra's straight in on subterfuge. Subterfuge is a rarer one. It's a generic one. People very rarely go for it. You're trying to replace the members of my council. Uprising, you're trying to get the peasants up in arms. And finally, conspiracy is something something, lower treasury, something something. Is this the one where you buy? No, that's Monopoly where you buy everything. Conspiracy is where you get me in debt, and then you try and call the debt on bad terms and get the throne. Hello, Nilawa. There we go. Nice even spread now. 4 aside. Welcome on in. The counts went for possession, Nilawa. Recruit the inner circle. Oh, is that the one? Ah, yes. Yeah, the Ocean of Debt. The patricians plan to sink the monarch under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. Alright, Bianca, a false pretender in the east. Bianca and the counts are going for the possession scheme. Lumbasher, thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Feel free to join us if you'd like. Or if you just want to watch, that's also okay. Lower your defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Currently at 2, so that's pretty certain, as I'm also trying to keep defiance low. Vargas, treacherous half-sibling of the south. The Grandees are pursuing an excommunication scheme. And for the first step of that, they need to lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. So it's currently at 7. They need to drop it by a fair bit. Lum, welcome. There you go. You're in with the Grandees, pursuing the excommunication scheme. But feel free to roleplay however you like. Many of our regulars do their own little roleplay stuff. And finally, Nyx, the bastard offshoot in the coast. The patricians are pursuing a conspiracy scheme, and to do so they want to lower the kingdom's treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. I've got to spend 1,112 money. So I've got to spend 1,200 effectively. Ephra did tap the sign. Here's the sign. Let's reintroduce our good monarch here. We got diplomatic and corrupt. We're all about paying people off and trying to keep defiance down. We want to keep you all happy no matter the cost. Yeah, and there's going to be a bribe every tax season. Yeah. Money, money, money. Must be funny. Damn. Okay, no golden choice, but we'll get the royal gamble. You give me money, I'll give you money. How does that sound? Okay, let's go Patrician from afar. I wonder what this is. Your Majesty, there is a petitioner here to see you today. We're not exactly sure where she's from. I assume you have a good reason for letting her in. You'll see soon enough, Your Majesty. Greetings, Your Majesty. My name is O'Reed, and I have a proposition for you. Tell me more. Suma, no worries. See you in a bit. Feel free to come back if you can. 3 ships are docked in a harbour to the west. Their holds are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and they each boast a full battery of cannons. They're all yours in return for a small favour. Gibbo, welcome on in. Welcome back to the Grandees. And what is this favour? I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. I can show your soldiers how to use the weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents. Alright, what did you do? I don't know what you mean, Your Majesty. I simply wish to keep my dealings private. You will forgive me, I hope. Oh, good guns. Yeah, guns are good. You get guns, I get money. This is a fair trade offer on A. Vote A to boost our military. I get money for bribes. Many bribes. Yeah, that's a dead cert. We like it, we like it. Mareed and her weapons proved most useful in the coming months. She and her crew train your officers as promised. Mareed demonstrates by puncturing a metal breastplate at 500 yards. The council clearly made the right decision. Your Augur's Majesty, a bard who calls herself the Songstress has been making waves in the coast. Her performances are attracting huge crowds. So huge that there have been brawls and stampedes as people push closer to the stage. There have been no deaths yet, but it's only a matter of time. With every concert the riots grow worse. What are we to do to nip this in the bud? Shadow Moon, welcome! Hey, there you are. Welcome on in. Welcome back to the Counts. Well, I want to do something. Oh shit, I don't want either of these two. These are both bad for Defiance. Adequate security. We can do that. B. Right, patricians, you are absolutely lush with military. Deploy some forces, please. I can't believe you what? No way! No way! That's shot up. That's whoa. Sweat nervously. Snotty, hello, welcome. Where are you, Snotty? Somewhere in here. There you go. Welcome on in. Welcome back to the Counts. There we go. It's only the first season. Armed guards are assigned to keep the peace during the Songstress's shows, but you soon receive reports that the guards themselves are joining in with the riots. It's a bloodbath. Dozens of soldiers are killed, and even more civilians, yet by all accounts the Songstress's performances are more popular than ever. Ugh. What is going on? Okay, not the greatest start, not a strong start. One day you're walking through the palace gardens when you're confronted by an unusual sight. One of your palace watch is standing guard, but instead of a pike he's holding a mop. What in the seven hells is that? An improvised polearm. Last week a grubby little urchin kicked me in the shins and stole me proper pike. I grabbed the first replacement I could find. Get a new pike right now. I tried, but the quartermaster was too drunk, sir. I can only apologise, Your Majesty. The palace watch have been more incompetent than usual recently. It's obvious you need a proper honour guard to protect you. But first, how can we improve the watch? I don't mind what we do here as long as it's not the harsher discipline. You know, I'm pro stability. I want to keep it. So we can spend money on fancy new equipment, invite coastal soldiers to provide training, or do nothing. We're spending a fortune. More money spent on equipment means less money for bribes. Just saying. I have a dream. A dream of double or maybe even triple bribes, but if I'm put in a position where I can't afford it, then the dream will die. Alright, that's 9, 10, 11. Okay. Oh, we swung it. Talk of bribes has brought out the grandees, apparently. So that's what, 12 out of 16? That seems about everyone. Boom, boom. Okay, thank you very much. The patricians are honoured. to have their martial prowess acknowledged. A squad of tough coastal soldiers soon whip your watch into shape. Though by all accounts some of your watch's incompetence rubs back off on them. Yeah, chat heard bribes and were bought. Yeah, that's it. If one thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honour guard who can actually keep you safe. Not like these kittens. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. You know what? You know what? I think it's got to be the coastal gladiators for me, as I'm corrupt, I'm dirty. They're the ones. We're not religious, we're not honourable. I will make the arrangements at once. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Alrighty. What do we got here? Let's see. First auction of the game, everyone. So, the only thing at play is stability. Grandees may want to lower stability with C, the prison. The other factions, so patricians, counts, you may want to build E, the library, to bounce stability back up. That's it though for stuff relating to schemes. I'm going to open the nobles list so you can see how much money you've all got. Hopefully, if you're on the computer, your plugin should work so you see how much money you individually have. If not, it'll be down the side here somewhere. We're going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Everything else will be refunded back to you. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, so try not to miss out. There is, however, a slight delay on the stream, so I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. If you are hoping to snipe, try not to miss it. B&D at the minute. Stadium and theatre. Oh dear. Okay. It's rough out here. 10 seconds. Go, go, go. Alright, what did we have? What have we got? A grand bazaar and a stadium in the east. Okay. Alright, oh, we can work with that. It's not the worst thing in the world. What is devotion? Oh, it's this, okay. Your esteemed highness, ignore everything I said about the songstress. I was completely wrong. I hired her for a private performance to see what all the fuss was about, and by the knife, I've never heard anything so beautiful. Salutes in chat. Mero has given away all of his wealth. I was so moved I immediately gave her all my money and the keys to my villa. There you are, Mero, sorry. So she's living in your house now? Yes, and I stay in the servants' quarters. But it was worth it to hear her sing. You simply must invite her to the palace for a performance. Your Majesty, this is... Oh, wait, hold on. I've done the martial voice. Your Majesty, this is deeply suspicious. We need to do something. I want to send a spy master. Alright, please don't do anything silly. Let me send a spy master with B. I want to know what's going on. Oh, Mero is proper in roleplay. Yeah, bring it to the palace. Yeah. Oh wow, this is a very split vote. How many votes is that? Oh, okay, cool. 12 of you, 4 left. Oh, I think that, yeah. Yeah, Chaz has already got a V. Who called for unity? Indeed. No unity to be found here. Investigate her? Absurd! The songstress has done nothing wrong. Don't worry, Your Majesty. I'll get to the bottom of this. The Curve Captain you allowed to stay in the capital, the one who traded those weapons. She has been the cause of some concern. Nobles have complained that she has been rude and confrontational. She does not know royal etiquette after all. Worse, some suspect her of being a Curve spy. Very well, I will have a word. You find her rude, pacing the halls, far from her assigned chambers. Can I help? Curve bounty hunters landed at the coast not long ago. I see where you're going with this. Exactly, they're looking for me. I did not expect them to come here. Clearly, I was wrong. Tell me what you did and I might help you. My crime was a crime of thought. I dared to disagree with other senators on a matter of great import. So you're a senator of Curve? I was. Once. Now, I am nothing. You'll be fine if you stay with me. Are you sure? I'm the Monarch. There is nowhere safer. Very well. I hope my trust is not misplaced. There we go. She gave us guns. Gave us guns. Gun lady good. Your Majesty, it's important you find a spouse sooner rather than later. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. What is your preference, men, women, or do you not mind? Anyone, Chancellor, anyone. Thank you, Your Majesty. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Hidden in a labyrinth beneath an eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes against the monarch. The Chancellor sent me a fruit basket last week to thank us for our efforts in helping the crown. It's working. Our reputation is secure. Oh, is this Morgrim and Bianca? Our problem now is the Archbishop. His beady little eyes will be focused on us if we're not careful. You must evade him at all costs. The next stage of their scheme, the counts must lower their faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Yeah. Good luck to the counts, by the way. Far in the south, yeah, a pair of grandees are conversing on the balcony of a hillside villa. One of them paces up and down, clearly agitated. It's absurd. The monarch is a fool and a weakling, yet the people love them. The kingdom is as stable as ever. No golden age lasts forever, my friend. The peasants are a fickle bunch. Grandi Trocanero talks, he lies back, casually lowering another olive in his mouth. The Grandee's aim is to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. Right. If I do that, that's fine. I don't really want to do a triple bribe. Because you're not grumpy enough in the pats. But a double bribe, we can afford a double bribe. Smooth things over, keep everyone happy. So counts and grandees, there you go, there's your bribes. Give me more money in the treasury. I need a bribe for the songstress? No. Ooh. Your spy master silently appears at your desk. She has returned from her mission to investigate the songstress, and you scan her for signs that she's lost her will. Please tell me you found something. What? I said, please tell me! She pulls a pair of plugs from her ears. The songstress is a witch, drawing power from her lyre. It's made from magical wood. Some wizard who accidentally turned himself into a tree. When she sings while playing the lyre, people obey, but without that, she is nothing. We got to arrest her, right? Right, give me this with the gamble so I can get some more money for more bribes in a year. And then Mero, maybe I can get you some money. Vote A, everyone. Vote A. Please, so I can have cash for bribes. This is, this is not good. Why would you let her sing? Even Mero doesn't want to let her sing. Please, sir. What is that total? 12. Oh, that's everyone. Okay, well, that's good. I wonder what I'm going to do. Oh, yes, I'm going to give myself money. Songstress's next performance, she walks out on stage and plucks at her lyre. When your soldiers burst on stage, she smiles and sings at them to kneel. But the soldiers just laugh and point at their plugged ears. They snatch the lyre and smash it underfoot. She is dragged off to your dungeons, kicking and screaming. Thank you for freeing me from that witch's clutches, your serene highness. For a while there, my mind was not my own. All across the kingdom, it's as though a spell has been lifted. The common folk forget about the songstress entirely, moving on to some new obsession. Mero didn't get your money back, did you? No. Now, where is my bribe? Next year, okay? Mero, for you, I promise the patricians will get a bribe next year. Sorry, man. Your Majesty, these good folks are bounty hunters representing the Republic of Kurth, they say. Monarch Tristana, we greet you humbly. How may we help you? We're searching for someone, a fugitive you might say. Last we heard she went by the name O'Reed. What kind of fugitive is she? Ships under her command are property of the Republic of Kurth, as is their cargo. I'm afraid she's under my protection. As we feared. Still, perhaps we can work out a deal. The Grand Pensionary of Kurth is offering a large bounty for the return of this woman, and we are sure an esteemed monarch such as yourself would not risk drawing Kurth's ire. As proof of our goodwill, we will even allow you to keep the firearms that were stolen. You know, we're not going to go to war with Kurth. So I leave it to you, my council. Will we hand O'Reed over to them? Or will we discreetly pay them to falsify things and keep O'Reed with us? Is it worth so little? It is in the face of war. I'm not going to go to war over it. We're going to keep our word to protect her with a bribe. This is good, actually. We like a bribe. I should have leaned into this. This is the best of both worlds. We're bribing someone and we're avoiding a war with foreign powers. Isn't this the best thing? Bounty hunters do not take long to consider your offer. They return to Kurth with the head of a nameless prisoner. You hope officials back in the Republic will be none the wiser. Oh. Could it have been the songstress? Did we just hand over the songstress's head? There we go. It all comes together. Off with her head. And in with O'Reed. Here we go. O'Reed decides to stay in the kingdom, offering her advisory services to your navy as payment for sparing her. Nice. Yeah, I mean, she's a witch. So, you know, magic her up somehow to look a bit like O'Reed and send her away. I found 3 potential matches for you. 1 eligible young candidate from each of the kingdom's 3 regions. Choose wisely, you'll be securing a powerful alliance. Yes, I know. Who do I want to marry? Someone that's good with money, someone that's good with people. People skills are good, money skills are good. Being corrupt or devious, that's also a bit of a plus. We like it. The Chancellor leads you to the Great Hall where they've arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Alright, let's see the eligible candidates. They whisk away the cloth from the first portrait. This is Zemiel, eldest heir of the Eastern Shadow Moon Dynasty. Forgive the snooty expression. That's caused by an errant brushstroke. A very pious individual. They're always planning something, they say. Schemes within schemes. Not the best. I like a plotter. They're good at the plot. So, yeah. Okay, I'd say warmly interested. Wakoko. Where are you, Wakoko? There you go. Welcome to the Counts of the East. How you doing? From the coast, we have Dominica, wealthy heiress to Lord Patrician Suma's estate. She's always getting herself in trouble for some reason or another. Her interests are typical of the coast. Money, and making more of it. And apparently she has a dark side too, although I don't know much more about that. Dark side. Always getting in trouble. Likes money. This is the entertaining option, right? Dominica here. This could be very fun. And finally from the south, Ernesto, eldest son of the Gibbo Nexus lineage, famed for his wit, his style, and as you can see, his good looks. Okay, yeah, he's popular. Like many in the south, he claims to put his faith in the ninth god above all worldly concerns. Unfortunately, he lacks the common touch. The peasants have terrible nicknames for him. Ooh, okay. Probably not then. What do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. He's no heretic, yeah. Do we go Zemiel for something safe and fine. Or Dominica for fun and excitement. I don't want to see Dominica, to be honest. Snooty expression, okay. Pious and scheming. Getting herself in trouble. Money. And got a dark side. You know what? You know what? It's going to be Dominica of the... Yeah, Dominica... No. I've got to play it safe, really. Zemiel of the East. Tapping the sign. Oh, it's a bit late. No worries. And it's exclamation mark D2 Morgrim, it would be. But we're going for the safe option. I was tempted by the coastal offering of Dominica, but I reckon dark side can lead to things that would cause scandals. In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The treasury's not empty, the monarch won't be tempted by our loan offers. Maybe we could arrange some kind of heist. Oh, don't get ahead of yourself, Lord Patrician. This coup will be conducted entirely within the bounds of the law. We have our principles, after all. The Pat's aim is to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. Okay. None of these are good. I want golden choice. Oh no, Dean's not here, right? Where is Dean? Is Dean on the Discord? Right. Just send him a message. Yeah, I've sent him a PM. Right, we'll do that one last. We'll see if Dean shows up. The Uwu? Yeah, the Uwu. We'll do the royal wedding before that if it means Dean might show up. I don't like that it pops this event without the person being here. Your esteemed highness, the scholars and great thinkers of the East have invented a new farming implement. Some kind of horse-drawn machine that automatically reaps and threshes grain. They call it a wheat eater, and it's revolutionising agriculture. It'd be a great use to us in the coast. Our farms are struggling to keep up with demand, you know. We'll not share the designs with the likes of you, Coastal Leech. Our people worked hard on that machine. We deserve to reap its rewards, not you. There are an affront to honest farmers everywhere? I don't think so. You know what? I want to compensate you. Teeny, hello. Corrupt, yeah, it's B for compensated. Teeny Bert, welcome on in. Where are you? Teeny, Teeny, Teeny. There you are. Welcome back to the counts. So yeah, it's got to be B, right? For corrupt. Kindly consider voting B. Everyone gets more farming. Money, money, money. Oh, oh, oh. Wow, look at that. That's some real unity right there. Bada bing, bada boom. The counts get paid and everyone gets more agriculture. A fair price, I suppose. Rewarded for their ingenuity, the counts are satisfied, as is everyone else who produces brand new wheat eaters for their farms at lightning speed. Right, we're going to do the royal wedding. Your wedding to Zemiel is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Wakoko, hello. Everyone say hello to Wakoko in chat. How you doing? Welcome on in. It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead of you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Zamiel at your side. Do you take this person as your lawfully wedded spouse? I do, Archie, yes. Then I pronounce you married in the eyes of the kingdom. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. At the feast, your new spouse Zamiel delivers a long rambling speech that puts everyone to sleep. Uh-oh. By the time you find yourself alone with Zamiel, it's past midnight. You've never felt more tired. What a wonderful occasion that was. A shame we had to see all those filthy peasants lining the streets on the way to the cathedral. Back in the east, our guards would know how to handle that rabble. You'd better get used to life in the capital. I suppose I better. Just redeeming some tokens? Oh, thank you, Wakoko. No worries. What are your thoughts on the state of the kingdom? Well, you know, the kingdom looks after itself. Zemiel immediately changes the topic to talk about something they're much more interested in. I'm just a humble follower of the Ninth God's teachings, and everywhere I look I'm surrounded by sinners and heathens. I can't wait to laugh at them from the thereafter. Oh, that's so interesting, darling. It is, isn't it? Anyway, to continue on the subject. You gently fall asleep to the sound of Zemiel droning on about themselves. Okay, we've rolled. So Teeny Bert has rolled a total of a 7. Married the keeper. Yeah, it's not good, is it? A true noble. Yeah, you are committed to your scheme no matter what. Enjoy. Now, Dean is not showing up from the looks of it, so we'll push on. Try and remind me, Morgrim, maybe I'll kill Dean off on the save file. Right, we can do that, right? Your Majesty, my little birds have brought most interesting news. Uwu II is a traitor. They've been selling southern military secrets to Ashmead for substantial amounts of cash. Change the name because Dean isn't here. Oh, okay. Ah. All lies, Your Highness. I've been feeding Ashmead strategic misinformation to lull them into a false sense of security. Besides, you can't cut my head off. My family invented the uwu. It's in the name. The heir is killed. Oh, okay. So this is meant to be the heir. Ah, right. No worries. I got you then. Nyet, welcome on in. Nyet, where are you? There you go. You're in with the patricians. Welcome aboard. Old Queen Tristana promised my family it would never be used against us. Would you break that vow? Yeah. I don't know. Would it attach it to Dean though, as I changed the name of the guillotine, right? Should we? Yeah. I mean, money for bribes? Do we preserve it? Yeah, it attaches by player ID. Oh, it's actually player ID, not the name of it. Shall we uwu or hear me out, have loads of money for bribes? I'm leaning to C. Oh, everything by player ID. Oh, okay. Vote C, everyone. Let's get that cash. Cash money on C. Many bribes. Many bribes will happen next year. No? No? You're not going to give me the cash? Please give me the cash. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is closer than I thought it'd be. Oh. Okay, there's like 1 or 2 active people left. And it's very tight. Okay, yeah, I think that's everyone. I think we've got 4 inactive. Praise the knife. I promise not to do it again. The uwu the second keeps their promise. But you're pretty sure your lenient treatment leads to other grandees selling off secrets. All the grandees get more cash, but they got no military. Well, fantastic. Me cannot resist a bribe. It's true. So, Bianca the False Pretender to the East. Lower faith to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Currently at 10. Counts are going to have to put in some work, I'm afraid. Vargas, the treacherous half-sibling. Wants to lower the kingdom's stability to 4 or less. Not anywhere close. We're going completely the other way. Stability is just going up and up. And finally, Nyx, the bastard offshoot in the coast. Wants to lower the kingdom's treasury to 1,500 or less. We got close. Next time there's bribes, probably, it will work out. A buzzed leaf. What have we got? We've got a 10, which is what? Rules are rules. You want to see a fair application of the law whenever a crime is committed. So, yeah, let me, change that back. There you go. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's like a nice starting prompt. And Glumbasher. You got a 5. Yet, you may have to re-roll that. Because Stream Elements can't keep up with people. You may have to do it in another little bit. So what have we got here? We've got Glumbasher gets a 5. Yeah, you can do it again now. It's just when you do it very quick, it it kind of like crosses the lines, if you will. So we got Glumbasher 5, Blood and Steel. You're in favour of war and fighting in general. Not great. Nyit, you got a total of a 9. Which one's a 9 again? Let's have a look. A Noble's Noble. You're generally in favour of noble pursuits, such as, but not limited to, jousting, hunting, duelling, and dark wages. Wakoko got an 8. And the 8 is the gold hoarder, right? Greed is good. You just want to hoard wealth. You always vote to enrich yourself if you can and refuse to spend money on auctions. Here we go. I think that's everyone. And of course, if you want to do something a bit more involved for your roleplay, feel free to do so. Let's start with a menacing omen. What's that? Snotty, hello. Your Majesty, here in the east we have a hair problem. A worrying thing indeed. I'm glad you agree with the gravity of the situation, Your Highness. This is a dire omen. The town of Starvin holds a spring festival welcoming the walk back to our desolate lands. But this year we were forced to miss it. The fabled hare, known as the Pale Beast of Starvin, appears to fish and officially begins the festival, but not this year. The peasants grow restless. It's white as snow, the size of a large dog, and bears majestic coiled antlers. And is delicious with parsnips. Glumbasher. The gathered nobles gasp and fall silent. Blood and stars! You ate the pale beast of Starvin! It hopped onto my lands. I thought it was just a rare sort of rabbit. This monster has eaten the fabled pale beast of Starvin, casting a shadow upon the coming year, the coming decade in fact. It's not just a hare. The pale beast possesses, or possessed, dare I say, powers beyond our understanding. Your Grace, please bring down the weight of justice on this wretch. You know what, everyone? I think it's best not to disrupt proceedings. I think it's best, is it because I didn't share a piece? No, it's because you ate a sacred animal. Let's go B, I hope. And we can just cover this over, smooth things over. I love how the council are like, no, no, we're here for blood. Right, whoa, okay, 50, I think that's everyone. Oh no, one noble is yet to vote, whoever it is. Can decide it, hey! Adds parsnip to the plant list. Oh yeah, parsnips are real. Parsnips exist. No. 90% failed. No. Countess Snotty quietly contacts merchants to obtain a suitably large and snowy looking hare, but the best they can find are rabbits dusted in chalk. Ooh. In the end, Countess Snotty claims she saw the white hare and the festival goes ahead, but even so, the peasants of Starvin remain unsettled for some time. Rough. Rough day. Alka. Oh, Alka? Alka. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Pats. thank you for joining us. Hope you enjoy your time here. We like to play with some mild roleplay. Oh, Alcat, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We play every Sunday, everyone. So kindly consider giving me a follow if you'd like to come back for future sessions. Right, mysterious ship. Wealth is a noble's money? Yes, it is, Wakoko. So yeah, personal wealth. Your Holiness, a shipwreck has appeared on the edge of my estate. Glumbasher, you're in everything now. He's not even from the south. His name is Natashka, and it bears an eastern flag. That vessel went missing a few months back. We feared she was lost at sea. Yeah, first the magic rabbit, now the magic ship. Welcome to Glumbasher's magical realm. Well, she's been found on land, right on top of my favourite picnic spot. My peasants discovered only one survivor on board, an eastern sailor. He claims to remember nothing of what happened. Ugh, me head's killing me. Has been ever since I woke up. Did you teleport this ship? I swear I didn't do anything. Last I remember we were sailing along eastern waters. Then, nothing. This poor soul needs looking after. We must care for him in one of our monasteries. No, we must interrogate him further. I must know why this ship is on my land. Can we just agree to let him go to the thing? I don't want to hire adventurers. I don't particularly want to hire scholars either. I just want him to go to a monastery and have a big nap. That seems the best way. You know, we can just sweep this under the rug. Don't have to worry about it. Wow, look at that. It's split. Right, that's 14 votes. There's a few people yet to vote. A couple. We need more Bs. We need more As. We need more. Gonna do a final countdown in the chat. 3, 2, 1. And we'll be moving on. Boom, boom, the bees have it. There we go. A scholar from Quail University quickly arrives. She checks at the sailor's throat, pokes and prods at his head with calipers, and makes him inhale a foul-smelling vapour. Well done, Snotty, you swung this. This is the most serious case of memory loss in a long time. Technically, this man should be a gibbering mess on the floor. Hey, I'm right here. Your Majesty, we need more time to handle this. Finally, the invitation. Shugger, hello. Your Majesty, it's my singular honour to invite you to attend the annual Night of the Seven Pyres celebration. I look forward to attending. Wonderful, I trust you are willing to finance and organise one of the pyres. It's customary for the monarch to do so, if they're in attendance. Yeah, sure, let's make it a night to remember. I look forward to it, Your Majesty. Okay, cool. We are looking good. We got another auction though. Right, anyone pro the Grandees scheme may want C, the prison, to lower stability. Anyone that wants to stall out the Grandees can do so with E, the library, to boost stability instead. And the Counts may want the observatory to lower their faith. Deadman, hello, where is Deadman? There you are. Welcome back to the Counts, buddy. Open the nobles list so you can see everyone's money. And this is the second auction of the reign. We're going to start right now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. The top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Bids on other items will be refunded. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there is a slight delay on stream, so I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Try not to miss out. Oh dear, what have we got here? B and C? The observatory and prison, of course. Of course. Need a bribe before I fund. Oh shit, 10 seconds. Sorry, Mero made me laugh. That'll be next season, right? Whoa, hold on. Library? Ephra? So yeah, we got a library and an observatory. Well done to the Counts, and well done to Ephra for building a library. Holy crap. Okay, start with the Stone Maiden, as that's bad, and then workers on strike. Behold, your highness! Grande Gibbo Nexus pulls aside a tarpaulin to reveal a granite statue of Grande Buzzleaf TV. The statue is impeccably detailed, its expression a frozen grimace. A sad sight, is it not? That's not a statue, is it? Astutely observed, your highness. This is all that remains of my fellow grandee. It seems the Stone Maiden is abroad in the south. Who's that? She's a walking statue with burning yellow eyes. All who meet her gaze are turned to stone. She sleeps for years at a time before waking and terrorizing the kingdom. She must have ambushed Grande Buzzleaf on his latest vineyard inspection. Please, your majesty, we must do something. There we go. Salutes in chat, everyone. We have our first death of the day. Kill count climbs to level 1. The first noble to be removed from the council. My guy was law-abiding and died. Yeah. That's it. Buzzleaf. The second will join the council in your stead, so you'll still be playing the game. If you are role-playing, feel free to change up your roleplay for your heir. Yeah, you can do. Yeah, let me open the nobles. That's a total of, what is that, 11. Have a heart. You're quick to forgive and encourage your fellows to do likewise. Are you already forgiving the Stone Maiden for killing your parent? Let's turn the nobles off. There we go. You know what? I would like more money, please. Can we tell everyone in the south to hide? Give me more money, and that will mean more bribes. Vote C to facilitate bribes. I promised to bribe Mero and the Pats, but it looks like they absolutely want to send the army to fail. Grandies, this is what you get for selling your army out to Ashmead. Dear. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. 14 votes at the minute. No royal gamble. This is not good, is it? Bada bing, bada boom. Grandies, let's see it go. Southern troops find the Stone Maiden waiting for them in a foggy swamp, her eyes blazing through the swirling mist. She beckons. Quickly, before battle ensues. Grandy. Hold on, let's roll a dice. There's 6 of you. Grandy Troccanero rushes over to the Stone Maiden, warning her of an incoming attack in exchange for a bribe. They raise their weapons and charge. Her deadly gaze sweeps across them, turning thousands of soldiers to stone in a second. You should have seen this coming. We can't fight the Stone Maiden with an army. The Stone Maiden, enraged, stalks the south for weeks on end, turning thousands of peasants into twisted granite statues. At long last, she retreats to her lair. Look, Grandy's wealth has increased. At long last, she retreats to her lair, deep underground, and falls asleep once more. On the bright side, the Grandies now have plenty of oddly realistic statues to sell. The South is in a bad way. Your Grace, I need help with the peasants. The East is prosperous and living conditions are improving, but they still want more. They've gone on strike demanding better pay and fewer hours. Many have thrown down their tools and started squatting on my property. We should deliberate with the council. Much appreciated, Your Grace. We're not going to send the troops. I think we can give them what they want? Question mark? We can bribe them with funds from the treasury. Or we can try and issue a proclamation. But we're not going to send him. No more blood needs to be shed. We want peace. Especially not from, like, protesting peasants. Vote with what you think is best. Vote with your hearts. $10? Yeah. 12 total, so there's still a few of you. Okay. I think 7 is a pretty good lead. Anyone else? Going once, twice, 3 times. Boom. You send a message to the workers commanding them to return to work in the name of the monarch. Fingers crossed. What's it going to be? Unfortunately, the Eastern Lowborn are made of sterner stuff than you thought. Even in the face of pressure from the crown, they hold their ground. Things have gone on long enough, Your Majesty. These peasants have defied you directly and asked to squash them once and for all. Wait, isn't this all the same stuff? So defiance up, authority down, stability up. Oh, trade goes up with that one. You know what? Tap in the sign. Yeah, give them what they want, right? Corrupt? Yeah. Give the strikers what they want. Is that what we're getting at? Is that what we'd lean to? Crush them? No. Nobles on side. Oh yeah, defiance. Side with nobles? Hold their nerve. Okay. I mean, nobles are going to be unhappy no matter what. Hold your nerve, they'll crumble. You call the workers' bluff, and the strike continues with no end in sight. In fact, they start to spread. Eventually, the counts give in to save what's left of their economy, much to their chagrin. A wave of sweeping reforms are passed. It's not long before everyone is taking part. Everyone is talking of the workers' monumental victory, not just against the nobles, but against the monarch themselves. Okay. Yeah. Peasants have rights in the east now. Hear ye, hear ye. Your marriage to Zemiel has grown stale. Oh, you get along well enough. And you made some good memories together, but there's no spark. You care more about the ninth god than your happiness, but spark or no spark, you still need an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. But something's still missing. You need an heir. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own will do the trick, even if they're a bastard or the youngest of your many cousins. Pretty sure I've got a niece or nephew. You know, I don't want to have a child in a loveless marriage. Well, Driss, welcome on in. Where are you? Oh, there you go. Back to the counts. Blimey, counts are popular today. Of course, an entirely sensible idea. I will make the arrangements at once. Oh dear. Yeah, well, I mean, I made that promise before the Grandee's Defiance shot up. And I don't have a lot of cash, to be honest, Ephra. The Countess rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon enough, another joins her. Seventh take us! It's too dangerous to make a move against the monarch with the church so influential. The Count's aim is to lower their faith to 4 or less. Now bribe me? Hold on, you haven't given me any money to bribe you. You've been proactively trying to bankrupt me. This is such a waste of 700 gold. Such a waste. I don't know. Oh. Can I afford them both? Oh my god, that's nothing. Okay, alright. We'll get more money, don't worry. Chaz, I can't bribe all 3 regions. I don't have the cash for it. Right, we'll go from the bottom to the top. Thank you, you're welcome. Your Majesty, I'm pleased to say that my research on the Amnesiac sailor has borne fruit. Fellow that turned up on the southern estate. He's remembered his adventure. It only took a little bit of lead tincture, some fasting, a little bloodletting to clear his head. The Natashka came in contact with a wizard. No wonder the sailor didn't remember anything. He was addled by the wizard's powers. The ship has magical residue clinging to it too. A most exciting phenomena. Wait, you're saying this wreck is dangerous? Oh, immensely. Then it must be destroyed. No, it's vital we investigate this phenomenon. We might not ever see its like again. You don't have anyone to destroy the wreck with. We can send scholars to investigate, or we can ignore it. This is not great, is it? This is suboptimal, if ever there was anything to be suboptimal. Okay, we're sending in the scholars. Why is my land fested with delicious rabbits and magical ships? It's, you know, it is what it is. As soon as the university hears about this mysterious find, scholars scramble to join Valeria's team. Well, university pays Grandy Glumbasher a stipend for Valeria and her students to stay on its estate while they study. You await results. You know, the curse of main character has been bequeathed onto you, Glumbasher. Chugger, hello. Your Highness, the situation in the south is dire. The City Watch in many of our cities is understaffed, and now crime is rampant. Even dueling has dwindled as minor nobles take up other hobbies, like knitting and insects collecting. We must bolster our dwindling forces in the south. Who knows what will happen to our people without protection? Okay, I need money. And this is guaranteed. Get the farmers in the military. Vote C, everyone, to give me some cash. Do they really need soldiers? I mean, they should have some, right? Vote C. This will fix it. It's a guaranteed fix. I don't want to gamble with the South anymore. The South has gambled enough. It's gambled away its entire military. Let's just do something that we know is going to work. But the farmers will be distraught. I don't care. Conscripted men. That's what we need. That's what's going to work. That's what's going to fix this. Conscripts. Dean. Oh, has someone else joined? Oh, it's Dean. Hello, Dean. Did I get the uwu? No, you didn't. We didn't uwu you in the end. Welcome back, Dean. Oh my god, we're going to leave them be. You didn't die. No, your heir didn't die. Oh, lordy. Not everyone in the kingdom believes in military might. Although the grandees are furious that you've left them out to dry, the other nobles praise you for your forward-thinking attitude. Perhaps disarmament really is on the horizon. It all worked out, yeah. It was fantastic. Jesus Christ, now bankruptcy looms. But don't worry, we're going to fix the treasury, okay? The treasury's almost empty, Your Highness. Where the hell did it all go? Couldn't possibly say, Your Majesty. Perhaps you have been spending a little too freely. Apart from raising taxes, we have precious few options. We could get a bank loan or sell off the crown jewels. Or perhaps crack open some of your predecessors' tombs. Most were buried in piles of gold, or so I've heard. Don't forget to be corrupt, yeah. Mero, you already know where this is going. We're going to shave some coins. Dilute the currency. Like, we'll fix it. We'll fix it in the paperwork, alright? We're just going to make it work, and it'll be just like, you know, the Vladims when they ruled under their golden age. We're going to be great. We're going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. We're going to mint and churn out new coins, allowing you to pay off several old debts. Fantastic. See? We are doing good. Look. Big success. Treasury is thick and heavy. We like it. 10k. Yeah, see? Great idea. We love it. And Golden Choice is here, replacing the Monarch's vote. I can bribe you in multiple ways now. Aren't we in a good place? Let's start with the Scholar's Return. All is well in the kingdom. Yeah, more bribes. Yeah. Valeria and her band of scholars have returned from the Reckon and Natashka, Your Holiness. Can't make head or tail of their nonsense. Good, good. I love nonsense. There's a labyrinth within the ship. A labyrinth that goes deep into the earth or into the sky. It was very confusing. Some of my researchers were lost. But no matter, we're going back to find the centre. Ooh. Okay, Golden Choice says they need better equipment. Vote A for Golden Choice, everyone. We're all good. Yeah, we are all good. This isn't real. Look, here's some of... Look, I've just got a fresh batch of coins from the printer. Just freshly minted, still warm. Ah, sizzle. Extra hot, extra warm. Ready for someone's purse strings. Would you like some? Would you like some? Vote A and you can have them. Get your hot coins here. Fresh hot coins. Golden Choice on A. We're going to have a final countdown. I think most of you have voted. 3, 2, 1, and we'll be moving on. Oh, Mero, quick! There you go, caught you, buddy. Get your coins here. Fresh hot coins. Grandy Glumbasher acquires better quality compasses and map making materials for Valeria's investigators. They return to the wreck at once, full of zeal. Fantastic. Grandy Glumbasher and the other Grandies tell anyone who will listen that the scholars will return in one piece. Temporarily lost internet, no worries. You made it in the end. You got your bribe. It's not long until the night the Seven Priors as you journey south. The sun beats down like a hammer. Grandy Chugger meets you at the gates of Serena. Glad you could make it, Your Holiness. Welcome to Serena. Beautiful place. The whole city is excited to have you here, Your Majesty. The citizens cannot wait to see your pyre burn. You'll provide the surrounding entertainment and arrange the night's spectacular climax. But first, which of the deposed gods' effigies do you want to be responsible for burning? I'm going to say, so far, we've done the Lord of Darkness, I think twice. We've done the Drowned Lady, right? Let's do the 8th god. Let's do the Entombed one. An excellent decision, Your Majesty. Traditionally, the 8th god's effigy is burned in the cemetery. Now, what kind of entertainers will you be hiring to surround your pyre and impress spectators? It is, as always, we're going to start with clowns. I must admit, Your Highness, the things horrify me. But it is your decision. Who else? You'll need more to draw a crowd. Let's see. Lion tamers. A spot of danger should keep the peasants interested. Anyone else? And finally, acrobats. Trapezing above the roaring flames, enough to make even a stone heart sing. With all those entertainers, your pyre will be quite the spectacle. No, we're not buying all of them. Your work is not yet done, Your Majesty. You must decide on the pyre's spectacular climax. Sometimes we go with fireworks, but those are expensive. The black powder must be sourced all the way from Kurth. A less exciting alternative is to topple the effigy over like a falling tree. You know what, Grandies, don't worry though, I've got you covered. We're going to fill the effigy with an obscene amount of fireworks. Wonderful, Your Majesty. Katori, hello. Where is Katori? Katori. Did I miss somebody else? Oh, Dean joined, yeah. Katori, you're over here. There you are. Welcome on in. Welcome back to the Counts. Your pyre will culminate in a stupendous fireworks display unlike any the world has ever seen before. I will make the arrangements at once. Man, you're the real golden choice, Thrifty. It's true. We are the real golden choice. Okay, I can't wait. Soon the night of 7 pyres is upon you. The street of Serena is crammed with merrymakers. As the royal stagecoach makes its way to the cemetery, the citizens greet you with cheers and tossed roses. The effigy of the 8th god towers over the gravestones, a 50-foot straw man stuffed with dozens of burning eyes. As it bursts into flames, out come your acrobats, clowns, and lion tamers. The clowns honk and squeak. The lions pose and prance and leap through hoops. Overhead, acrobats glide above the flames like doves. The crowd applauds, delighted at the sheer spectacle. Sometimes the real golden choice is the friends we made along the way. Finally, your effigy detonates. The sky is filled with bangs and whistles in 1,000 colours. The nearby cathedral looks distinctly flammable. It works 65% of the time, all the time. 65 is so close to 100, it may as well be 100. What can go wrong? Fortunately, no spray sparks catch anything alight. Thank the stars you didn't want to be known as the monarch who burnt down Serena. Fantastic. The next day you wait anxiously to hear how the South reacted to your fiery display. Congratulations, Your Majesty. All anyone can talk about is your spectacular pyre. Everyone agrees. You honoured the 9th god and put on one hell of a show. Excuse my blasphemy. Fantastic. Look at that. Everything is up. Praise the 9th. Always a pleasure to serve my people. Thank you, Your Highness. I hope you'll come down someday for another night of the 7 pyres. There we go. Fantastic. 100%. We are on top of everything. Greetings, Tristana. I've had an idea. As you know, the people of the East are quite pious. As a member of the royal household and an avid adherent to the church myself, I thought I might go back from my homeland for a time and take the opportunity to preach in your favour. Why do this for me? I'm the royal consort, don't forget. My success and influence relies upon your own. Oh, well, go forth then and teach them to love me. How exquisite. I'll make the preparations immediately. Word spreads fast that the royal consort is planning a tour of the East. Thousands flock to the towns and villages where they plan to stop. Once they arrive, Zamiel gives a series of impassioned speeches to the local, preaching at length about your good standing with the church. It strikes a chord. The spy master happily announces that your popularity is rising all across the region. Yes, we gave the peasants rights. And look at that, stability has never been higher. Fantastic. Wonderful. What could ever go wrong here? You're all stalled out at the minute. Counts need to lower their faith. Grandies are crying in a corner looking at stability. Patricians, hope is not lost. They might, you never know. Something might happen to the treasury. Something might happen. Something found, eh? Valerian and scholars have returned from the shipwreck, Your Holiness. What did they find? We unearthed the ship's lock. The Natashka came into contact with a wizard living on an iceberg, and by came into contact, I mean crashed into. This wizard was fatally injured in the collision. Perhaps in the attempt to get help, or perhaps in a final act of revenge, he boarded the ship and teleported it all the way to the south. But what about the memory loss? Our wizard friend was a paranoid sort who disliked human contact. He's charmed his iceberg to slip out of people's memories, perhaps even causing the crash. After the wizard died, his spell must have gone out of control. The dead wizard is likely aboard the ship. We should mount another expedition to retrieve the body. Or better yet, destroy this stupid wreck and give me my land back. Ooh. I don't really... Do we want a wizard's body? How do we feel about this? Gamble, eh? Yeah, I don't mind. I do want more cash. Hey, hire adventurers to retrieve the wizard's body. You know it's Royal Gamble, although I'm glad you are all coming together over something. The Adventurers Guild is always hungry for cash. They put together a ragtag band of their best adventurers, headed by the hard-bitten warrior named Chianya. Don't worry, Your Majesty, we'll return with the wizard's body lickety-split. Okay. Majesty, last week a mysterious wanderer visited the Grand Bazaar we built in the east. She claimed to be from the distant cloaked city of Sarakan and said she had a number of magical artifacts for sale, but wizard law forbids the unlicensed trade of magical items. Didn't you get the talking skull in the first game of this dynasty? Wasn't that what the Count's got then? What's that? A highly complex field that few understand except the wizards themselves, Your Majesty. But on the matter of magic trade, it's most clear. I humbly request the Council grant our Grand Bazaar a license so the East may benefit from this wanderer's magic. Well, we're not going to send them away. Yeah. They can either trade with the Counts or they can trade with me. Heresy? Little bit of heresy. Sort of hoping they're going to get something that's going to be good for their military, as we are understaffed. 7 to 5? That's not everyone, is it? 7 to 6, 13. There's a few of you left. What's it going to be, everyone? Going once, twice, 3 times. Oh, Gagazi, you voted B. Alright, I'll honour that. You did that right after I clicked the button. A few days later, the mysterious wanderer from Sarakan appears at court. She bows low, her jewellery clinking and clattering. Behind her, a wizened troll carries her goods. I'm honoured to be granted an audience with Your Majesty. I bring items of wonder from the cloaked city of Sarakan, available at the most reasonable price. Show me these wondrous creations. Belforth! She claps her hands sharply and the troll, presumably named Belforth, begins sorting through the sacks of goods and showing off what's inside. First of all, I offer you a mechanical bird of my own design. It can speak only in rhyme. It's capable of soaring through the skies like its flesh and blood counterparts. Belforth holds up a golden bird with clockwork wings and a metal beak. I can talk, I can fly, it squawks. I am an excellent buy. Rare sprites indeed, yes. A troll and a witch. Next up, a spy class that can peer into the future. Be careful when you use it, your majesty. You may not like what you see. Balfour holds up a spy class. It looks battered and unremarkable, and very small in his giant hand. And finally, an orb recovered from the tomb of an ancient Ateshi ruler, Malik. It sends all those who look upon it into a drowsy, peaceful daze. Do not look too deep, you may fall asleep forever. Balfour raises the glowing orb over his head. You feel your eyelids droop. Maybe just a little nap would do you some good. Then the orb is stowed away once more and you perk up again. Now tell me, Great Monarch, which will you buy? The bird, the spyglass, or the orb? You know what? I've got the cash. I've seen the bird a few times. I've never seen the spyglass. I want to see what the orb actually does. Go on, we can afford it. Most excellent purchase, your majesty. Now I must be going. The mysterious wanderer gestures sharply to a troll and leaves the same way she came in. The orb proves a delightful attraction, bringing people to your court from across the land to bathe in its glowing beauty and enjoy its sporific, mildly intoxicating effect. Even better, protected exposure to the orb has long-term side effects, which makes people calmer, more easygoing, less violent. Sure, sometimes they can fall into comas from which they never wake, but that can usually be covered up without any problems. Oh my god. Yeah, welcome to my nap room. Round the corner from the voting chamber. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council, holding a small child in your arms. Where can we get this IRL? We don't have magic IRL. Should I die? I ask that my crown be passed down to. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. What have we got? D3, D3. 3. My cousin and adopted child. The assembled nobles break out in polite applause. By designating an heir, you cemented the stability of the kingdom. Your esteemed highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on adopting an heir. What is their name? Tristana III. Excellent, your esteemed highness. I'm sure little Tristana III will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. Expect a visit from the Spy Master soon. Okay. We got another auction, everyone. It's looking pretty good. What do we want? Grandees may want D, the prison, to bring down stability. Counts may want B, the observatory, to bring down their faith. If you want to counter the counts, you may want A, the cathedral. That's it for schemes. Other notable items, the aqueduct would be good for keeping the grandees farming up. The Grand Bazaar would be nice for the patricians' trade. Here is everyone's finances. We're going to start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items at the end of the auction will be built and take effect. Bids on other items will be refunded. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in, but there is a slight delay on stream, so I'll type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Try not to miss out. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, what are we looking at here? B&E, Observatory, and Grand Bazaar. Fantastic. Boom, 10 seconds. Holy crap. Cathedral and Grand Bazaar. Well, well, well. Perfect faith achieved again. Oh shit. Oh shit. No, 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 this was too early, right? It's only been like a year. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ruh-oh. Oh no. As you ordered, Your Majesty, the Royal Mint had churned out thousands of new coins using cheap gold-like metals. The treasury is technically replenished. This is fine. This is fine. My genius is almost frightening, isn't it? But it's also devaluating currency across the kingdom. A footlong now costs 100 times what it used to. Something must be done. If this gets worse, oh no, our currency will be worthless. Ah! 6 whole trade blown off. Not the footlong. Who could have foreseen this? Okay, alright. Listen, okay, listen. I'm not going to gamble anything. I'm going to say there's nothing wrong with this. Golden choice. You get cash that you get to keep. And then we got to do Royal Gamble on the next vote. It's not worthless. It's not worthless. It's 500 fresh gold coins. We're going to keep printing. God damn it. Print money faster. Get me onto the treasury itself. We just need more coins. More coins. More coins. More coins. Bing, bang, bong, boom. Bing, bang, bong, boom. More coins. More coins. More coins. More. Right, 17 votes. Is that everyone? My printers are in overdrive. Unity is the gold pressed along the way. That's right. 3, 2, 1, and we'll move on. More. Print more gold. Yeah. No. That's terrifying. You stubbornly cling to your existing currency. It has your face on it. We can't throw that away. Oh, that's rough. It's not good. It's not good. Oh, it just halved my stability. Oh. There, we got a song. Oh my god, let's go. Let's go. Oh my god. Right, song request. Dame dine. Dame o dame. Na no yao. Anagasuki. Disuki skike. Dore dake. Suyoyo sake. Demo. Yugamane. Omega baka mitai. I think I know. Is it the Yakuza song, right? I mean, I probably got it completely wrong, but I think I know it. Baka mitai, yes. There you go. Hope I did a good enough service of it. We got the gist of it, yeah. Soon farmers are selling each turnip for a wheelbarrow full of coins. Everyone's savings has been completely wiped out. Eventually the cost of minting the coins actually outweighs their value. The kingdom's entire economy collapses like wet bread, and the people start using a barter system. Oh, wow, KotC, thank you for the biddy bit. Well, that's not going to fix the economy, but thank you. Well, at least you've all got plenty of cash. Grand Glumbasher has his servants bringing a stretcher to the council hall. Shania and her adventurers have returned the Rakad and Teshka, your highness. Is this them? They reached the hold of the shipwreck and found this. Just like Tesco, every little helps. Yeah, I do appreciate it. Anything you can do to support me is great. Obviously, nobody's obligated to give me cash. And kindly don't do so if you can't do it. But, you know, if you can afford to do it, then I appreciate it. Other nobles recoil in horror. It's a corpse that almost looks human, encrusted all over with ice crystals embedded into its flesh. Despite the heat of the lamps, the crystals remain solid and glittering. We think this was once a wizard, mayhaps the source of the wreck's teleportation and associated memory problems. We must handle this carefully, Your Majesty. We don't know what to do with the remains. Can a wizard's body be destroyed at all? Okay, right. Here's the deal. I need Royal Gamble, and we're going to try and get rid of this body. Okay, everyone, we want Coin Toss B, Royal Gamble. This will give me enough money to keep the game going. Or else we're going to be bankrupt. Vote B, please. Vote B. Vote B! No! No! No, 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 no. Oh my good God. I can't believe you would betray me like this. It's not good. It's not good. Oh no. Please. Outstanding voters, vote B or the game will end. And it'll end in bankruptcy. Ergo, nobody wins. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Tristana II did their best. They really did. Grandies are ready to take a faith hit. Should have gambled D? No. What? Why would we want to keep it around? It's a creepy wizard corpse. Like, of course we want to get rid of it. That's all that's sensible. But fine. Fine. If that's how it's got to be, that's how it's got to be. You have the body placed in a museum in the largest city of the south. Visitors flock to pore over the preserved corpse, bringing a great deal of money to the region. But the staff report ghostly laughter and feeling cold to their bones, even in the middle of summer. There's a steady turnover, and those who remain carry protective charms during their shift. We went for all the trouble to find it and then destroy it. Yes! Cast it into the fire! What are you, Isildur? Fucking do it, just chuck it in! The start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a peacekeeper. But so far you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom is still on the brink of chaos, Your Majesty. No! Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot, change your image. Is it not tax season soon? Wait, is it going to be tax season? I can't afford to bribe anyone. Your advisors have some other ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. Your Majesty, if you help us spread the zeal of the Ninth God, the Church will lend our full support. With the backing of the Church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you. Ha ha. Here's another idea. Declare war on the Ashmead Empire. The nobles will forget their schemes, if you win. Don't listen to these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any monarch who recovers it will roll over a golden age. Well, I like the sound of a golden age. So we'll do that. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin sending out adventurers to track down the Scepter's location. But adventurers aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall faith and trade as much as you can, and of course there can't be open rebellion among the nobles. Let's see, is it tax season? In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians... Oh, everyone, watch this, I'm a genius, okay? I am a genius. This was a 5D chess maneuver. In a dingy seaside tavern, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The treasury is practically empty, and the monarch is struggling to fund their ambitions. We're perfectly placed to offer them a loan. So helpful of us. Indeed, these loan agreements will be as friendly as a bear trap, absolutely loaded with hidden catches in the small print. Now watch me work my magic. Good evening, Lord Patrician. What exactly is the purpose of this meeting? I have heard about the monarch's recent money troubles, and I thought we could both benefit. Just sign here, and here, and here. Yes, this agreement does seem fair. Very well, I will sign. The monarch will be pleased. Good night, Lord Patrician, and may the night bless you. Fantastic. Based patricians. Thank you. Wowie zowie. There we go. Patrician's clutch. See? Easy as pie. But it's not enough to bankroll the monarch. The rest of the kingdom must be in debt to us as well. To advance their scheme, the patricians must have the highest trade of all 3 regions in 3 seasons. Oh. Somehow the monarch survived bankruptcy. Oh, God. We loaned you money, you can bribe the Pats. Yeah, look, it's a kickback. Okay, here's how it works. The Pats have the highest military and they bankrolled me. So they get a kickback. RP, and again I say, well, fuck, yeah. Gwentaris, hello. Maybe they should try selling secrets to neighbouring countries. It works so well for us. I mean, your trade is up. Holy shit, we might actually win this. It's not going to be pretty, but we might actually win this. Holy crap. Holy crap. Hello, welcome on in, Gwentaris. Where are you? Welcome to the Pats. You just... Oh, did you join in time for the bribe? Oh, God. Oh, I need to recover. So maybe nobody will face Uwu. Nobody needs to face Uwu. The economy is fine. The economy's fine. The eastern winter has been especially cruel this year, Your Highness. I can still feel it in my bones. Settle down and warm up. It's not just about me. In the east, the river's frozen, and people won't work for fear of frostbite. My butler touched an iron fence post and lost his entire finger. Hell fucking no. Alright, patricians, can we use your navy to do this? You know what? I'm gonna pay you all to send in the coastal troops. Help mitigate some of the impact of the ice and the snow. We're all cold here, Counts. Yeah. Spend money, print it again, get the patricians to pay you back and use golden choice on them. Infinite money hack. Oh. Oh, man. Being corrupt isn't good, man. God, we had such a good thing going in this kingdom and it's all gone to piss. Already. Just one bad rain has wrecked it. Look at the state of it. Womp womp. If enough choose golden choice, can we bankrupt him again? No. The golden choice money, I just print it. That's where it comes from. Bada bing, bada boom. Coastal mercenaries soon arrive in the east and go to work. They clear vast swaths of snow and ice with shovels and pickaxes. Though the air is still chilly, eastern peasants quickly grow more confident about leaving their homes. There we go. Soon merchants can come and go more easily, markets set up again, and citizens waddle from stall to stall, wrapped in huge furs. The east is well on its way to recovery. That's okay. Christine Highness, will you tell these superstitious counts to get over themselves and let us harvest their trees? We need the wood for our craftspeople. I've told you 1,000 times, Lord Patrician. That forest is thoroughly haunted. You'll damn us all if you go logging there. But you sold us a logging contract, and said contract has no exclusions for haunting. Your Serene Highness, the counts can't be allowed to wiggle out of their commitments. Ooh. Okay, right. Can I get some more cash? Can I... Would you give me Royal Gamble on D, right? Would you give me a Gamble D? I want the treasury to be strong. I want to be able to afford bribes. For the love of God, please give me bribe money. Give me D. Please. Frickin' patricians. Why would you do this to me? Ah! Just wait until the haunting hits you. Good old rebellion would be fun. No, it wouldn't. No, 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 no. No rebellion. No rebellion. Just... please, vote D. Whoever. Anyone. Anyone, please. I beg you. Oh, God. What is this? 13? Okay, there's still a few of you. Oh, no. No. Okay. Fine. I lose money. Hunting reserve? That's not what we asked for. We need lumber, you fools. The Monarch Tristana II Friendship Reserve doesn't really get off the ground, as the counts avoid it out of fear and habit. Is it time yet? Not for the... Oh, Grandees can rebel with no military. Still, at least it keeps the Pats from hacking it down. Okay, trade and faith. I mean, faith is a dead cert. So, we got like a 30% roll on trade, I think. Maybe 40.
Your Majesty, I have the most exciting news. Our hired adventurers have discovered an ancient manuscript hidden deep beneath the mountains. It speaks of the Sceptre of Sages and was written by Queen Alma herself. Worried about what would happen to the kingdom after she died, she hid the Sceptre of Sages so her enemies couldn't find it.
So where is it?
It's in a warren of caves in the Blackweld Forest, Your Majesty. Near the capital. It's been under our noses this entire time.
I've taken the liberty of sending out more adventurers. They'll clear the area and get inside. Alright, send them on their way.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
As soon as the adventurers return, the treasurer comes to tell you the news. Now, what do we want here? I mean, it's a bit of a spot, ain't it? We need Super Guppy. Welcome on in. We're just about to maybe end the first game. Hopefully end the first game. Welcome back to the Counts. 40%. Have they found anything? Please.
It's proving difficult, Your Majesty. It's practically a maze down there, and the adventurers decided this wasn't lucrative enough. They left for the Kingdom of Atesh.
Oh. What are adventurers for, if not rolling around in caves?
My thoughts exactly, Your Majesty. I'll see what I can do. There's plenty of others we can hire for the job.
To improve your chances of victory, focus on increasing the kingdom's faith and trade as much as possible in the next 2 seasons. Please don't rebel. Rebellion is... Oh, no! No! No, chat. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Don't you rebel on me. I can't. No, these are in keeping. Both the Grandees and the Pats may rebel by typing !rebel in chat. Yeah, Pats are coming.
Upsetting news from the coast, Your Majesty. Several peasants have been killed by a shark. I've already sent your condolences.
You can't close my beach, Gwentaris, excuse me. This beach is vital for coastal tourism. You can't close it just because a few people got on the wrong end of a fish. Well, now I want to close it. You can't. I'll take it all the way to the council. Shut it down. Golden choice. Shut it down. Shut down that beach. 500 gold if you shut down that beach. Can't be having people getting eaten by a shark. That's not good. Not good for business. Not good for this recovering economy. We need to put in the work. We need to build back. Dear Lord, help me. Praise the knife. May the knife god have mercy upon thine soul. Stop that shark. Repair the economy. The honor guard is actually... It's the gladiators from the coast. Holy shit. Knife's sake, are we really shutting down my most profitable beach over a rowdy tuna? It's the only sensible option. The beach is closed until further notice, and tourism revenues take a nosedive, but no more people die. That is fine. That is fantastic. Gwentaris is apparently main character today. Gwentaris rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By the 9th, you look like you haven't slept for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair's falling out in chunks. By the 9th, God, get away from me. It's one of my labourers, I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. Listen, I want money, you want bribes. Let's have the witch tested. Let's bet on the church. It's a safe bet. Vote A, everyone. It's all going to be okay if we vote A. Oh dear. Oh Lord, okay. No, vote A, not... Damn. Okay, just about. Thank you very much. Okay, we'll take the money, we'll take it. You arrange for a priestess of the Ninth God to question the accused. The church does not look kindly upon witches, particularly if they're cursing a noble for no reason. After several days of questioning and burning of incense, the priestess makes her announcement. The accused is innocent. Things settle down, and Gwentaris eventually admits that some new pomade may be to blame for his hair troubles. Urgent meeting. Bang bang, what's this about? One evening at dinner with Royal Consort Zemiel, the Spymaster strolls into the room. She gently places a sheaf of papers at your elbow. What's this? A new satirical poet's surface, Your Majesty. They call themselves a Sapphire. It could even be a group. My agents haven't unearthed much more than that. Zemiel lifts through the papers. Whoever they are, they got quite an intrusive turn of phrase, rather ingenious, I might say. The Sapphire mostly turns out higher towards the Grandees of the South. Southerners claim the Ninth God's zeal, but really, they have all the wit of an eel. Ah, I like it. Many agree with you. These poems are becoming hugely popular. The Sapphire holds the Grandees responsible for the lack of robust military in the area. It's funny because the Grandees have been selling away their military, so maybe there's a point. They do have a point. See, Zemiel agrees. If this carries on, the Grandees may pressure the Crown to step in, or the people of the South may grow discontented. This should be investigated. Of course, I'll put more of my agents on the situation. The Spymaster bows before leaving you and Zemiel to your dinner. Alright. We are not looking great. This is rough. Patricians have started a rebellion. Who was eaten by a tree? Hold up. Right, let's deal with that first. Yet! A patrician? What? Your Highness, do you recall that grove of ancient trees that greed-stricken Jew-beater Nyit wanted cut down. Oh wow, okay. Is this a glitch, maybe? Morgrim? Does the count not show up? Well, he got his comeuppance. He was trying to sneak some troops through the grove and attack us from behind, but they all got eaten. Oh! 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 Good stuff, just what they deserved. Turns out the trees weren't just old and creepy, they were alive. Well, more alive than normal. They devoured the entire battalion. Oh! This is fantastic. I didn't even know. This is a whole new thing. I didn't know this could happen. So if the trees are active and we have a rebellion, this event can spawn. I see 2 years of this game. More than 2 years. And I'm still finding new little events. Yeah. Patricians won't try anything like that again. Well, that's fantastic. Huh. Wait, didn't it die? You did! Oh, Lord! I didn't even notice. Hello, kill count's up by another one. Salutes in chat for Nyit, the fallen, eaten by a tree. Added as bug number 45. There you go, Morgrim. Very handy. Thank you, Counts, for being loyal. Your trees, salutes to the trees. Well, yeah, it was you trying to sneak rebel troops into the east. Long last, the patricians have reached their boiling point. You're confronted in your throne room by Lord Patrician Nyit. Right, Nyit, don't get too attached to your current personality. Nyit the First just died. His smile gleaming in light of the braziers. The patricians of the coast will bring you down, pretender to the throne. We will rise up and fight for Nyx, the true monarch. This is a formal declaration of war. The next time we see each other, we'll be on the battlefield. Oh, okay, no I'm not, because I prefer stability over authority. There will be many heads on spikes before this war is over. Mine will not be among them. Lord Patrician Nick II strides from your throne room without looking back. I didn't expect them to move so boldly, Your Majesty. What are our chances against the rebels? The patricians are formidable but not undefeatable. Hope they don't persuade any other regions to join their rebellion. That would be disastrous. We've got O'Reed as well, haven't we? We have guard trees, nice, and O'Reed may get events, right? How did things get this bad? The leader of the rebellion is Lord Patrician Marrow. As reason for the uprising, he's citing your past transgressions, mainly the time you stubbornly clung to your money despite hyperinflation it caused. Oh. Urge to murder is rising. It's time to put this down. Yes, Your Majesty. Hold on to that feeling. You'll need it. So this is it. Civil war? That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering before this is all over. I can't wait. I'll go dig out the trebuchets. Please don't rebel, everyone else. There will be bribes. Bribes galore. For all of you who stay loyal to me. Do you smell that, my friend? Sorry, I think I stepped in some. That's freedom you can smell. Freedom from the mad tyrant, Monarch Tristana II. At long last, we've risen up against their oppression. But if we want to keep our freedom, we must fight for it. I ask you, my fellow patricians, what will be our opening strike against the monarch? Don't worry, we're still printing coins. We can launch a preemptive strike against the counts to cripple their military. If we suspect the grandees may join our cause, we can call them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the monarch's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the monarch, or finally send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. So, preemptive strike on the counts, grandees to join the cause, petition the church, or hire an assassin. What's it going to be, everyone? Patricians only. It looks like you're going for the assassin route. You want them to use the church to lower your faith. Is that how it is, Nilawa? Tisk tisk. Of course it's going to be an assassin.
Thank you for meeting me at such short notice.
The sum you offered piqued my interest.
You understand why the sum is so high, though?
Was the last rebellion patricians? I think it was, right? Church let us down in the last rebellion, yeah. Yes, you want me to assassinate the monarch. It is no trouble. I am a child of the Viper. If you have the gold and you want a person dead, they are dead.
Get it done.
Alright, auction time, everyone. Now, here's the deal. With Civil War looming, we've got to really bring together everything we got. If you are a loyalist of mine, if you want to help me win this war and beat out the patricians, aid the fortress, boost the military power of the counts in the east, and the stadium lowers the patricians' military. This will switch who has the power advantage in this war if A and E get through. If, however, you still want to scheme, Grandees, you can lower stability with D, the prison, and the counts, you may get B, the observatory, to lower your faith. But please, if you're loyal to me and you want to keep this going and you want more bribes, A and E are what we need, okay? I'm going to open up the nobles list here so you can see how much money everyone has. Today's the day. I'm going to start the auction. Oh, Bigger JD, hold on. Bigger JD, where are you? There you are, welcome on in. I'm sorry, you're in the patricians, so you're rebelling. Welcome to the game. Start the auction now. Type !fund, followed by the letter of the item you would like to fund, followed by the amount of money you'd like to fund it with. Top 2 items will be built and take effect. Everything else will get a refund. You have about 40 seconds to get your funding in. Try not to miss out. I will type in chat when there are 10 seconds left. Okay, what do we got? E and B? EB? That's okay. Boom, 10 seconds. This is awful. This is not good. Mustability. Everyone's on the verge of rebellion now. Please don't rebel. Thank you. Damn it, Guppy, Dean. Alright, yeah. No more rebels, please. Your Majesty, O'Reed is here to see you. Send her in. Your Luminance, I see you are in a predicament. I wish to volunteer my services as a ship captain to fight in your war. I'm never any good at sitting on my hands. The patricians have confiscated my gunships, but I am a formidable tactician regardless. I'm sure I could make use of a few well-made ballistae. Go with my blessing! She salutes you crisply, in the curve style no less, then turns on her heel to do your bidding. She's quickly smuggled out the capital to meet with what remains of the Loyalist fleet. Weeks later, O'Reed smashes the coastal fleet to smithereens, despite being desperately outnumbered. You and your Marshal toast O'Reed's continued success and remind yourselves never to cross her in the future. That's it. That's it. He shall not suffer the navy. Let's do this. It's an evening like any other. You're sitting for dinner. Your servants helping your table with dishes fit for a monarch. Goose tongue pie, roast boar, jellied pigeon. As usual, your spouse has taken a seat beside you and is tucking in with gusto. Of course, your wine glass is never empty. Prepare to take a swig. Usually your honour guard would test your wine for poisons, but today they're all off sick. Probably nothing to worry about. More wine for you. We drink the wine. A single drop of wine touches your lips. Then the spymaster appears from nowhere, dashing the wine glass from your hands. Tell me you didn't drink that. Oh, no, if I did, a tiny amount. I heard from my spies the wine was poisoned. How much did you drink? How much? You try to speak, but nothing comes out. You're just an inhuman croak. And you try to stand, your legs are weak. You collapse to one side, convulsing. Everything goes black. You fall into a deep abyss. Fragmented images flash past you, your spouse at your bedside holding your hand, your cousin, still too small to understand, wailing at the sight of you, the doctor putting leeches on your brow. When you finally wake up, you're lying in a hospital bed with your spymaster sitting opposite. Ah, good, you're finally awake. How long was I out? You've been comatose for 2 weeks. The wine was poisoned with Einwick's Cascader. It's fortunate you only drank a drop. My honour guard betrayed me. They did. I guess they knew about the attack well ahead of time. No doubt they've fled back to their home region by now. Don't worry. When this rebellion is crushed, I'll hunt them down and boil them alive. Did you catch the assassin? Alas, we did not. The Viper's children are a devious bunch, with hideouts all over the world. He's probably already fled back to Tavolin. Am I going to be alright? Yes, Your Majesty, you're on the road to recovery. But it was touch and go. Throughout the kingdom, commoners and nobles alike were convinced you would die. Panic spread like wildfire. Even worse, the near-successful assassination attempt makes you look weak. More and more people are convinced that the rebels will prevail. The patricians will pay dearly for this. They are, Your Majesty, rest up. We need you at full strength. The patricians will stop at nothing, even murder to bring you down, and they came so close to succeeding. Why would you do this? Why would you rebel? Okay, vast armies darken the landscape like shadows of clouds. Flags are flying, drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. We are all in. Here we go. At least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, poring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the coast is advancing on the capital, led by that treacherous cur, Lord Patrician Merrow. I received word from the commander of our loyalist forces in the south. If they march now, they'll intercept the patricians in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the east. It's risky, but together they'd have a higher chance of defeating the accursed patricians. What are your orders, Your Majesty? Join forces, join forces. Well, Your Majesty, I'll relay your orders to the Grandee Advisor II, the commander in the field. Oh, hello, Advisor. Welcome on in. I didn't see you join. Thank you for coming on in. Hopefully they'll do as they're told. God knows, treachery can thrive on a battlefield. We have our orders, but should we follow them? Well, Grandee's only vote. Oh, dear God. Wonder what they're going to choose. No A. No, nobody wants to go and fight. Hang back and let the rebels march on the capital without challenge. Okay. The whole city holds its breath, you stew in your palace, waiting anxiously for your marshal's return. Finally, she bursts into your throne room. Those damn cowards! Cravens! Treacherous, yellow-bellied, lily-livered, chicken-hearted bastards! What in Celeste are you talking about? Instead of engaging in the enemy, or linking up with the counts, the grandees just told their army to hang back, do nothing. They sat pretty in their camp and scratched their asses while the entire coastal army walked on by. I'll have their heads for this. If you win, which looks a lot less likely now, you have no choice but to rely on the counts. It all comes down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. I'll lead the troops personally this time. I must advise against this. You'll be in great danger, and inspiring as your presence may be to the troops, your death or severe injury would destroy their morale completely. You must protect me then. Very well, Your Majesty, I will prepare your armour and horse. We ride at dawn. That's great stuff. Great stuff. We'll be fighting alone? Yeah. Back in the south, the plot to have the Monarch excommunicated is picking up momentum. Two grandees stand on a balcony overlooking the city of Caraville. It may look peaceful down here in the south, but across the rest of the kingdom, chaos is brewing. This latest rebellion is proof of it. The peasants know this is all because of the Monarch and their incompetence. Exactly, the commoners are afraid. It's time for them to find their faith. Hey, Vitamin, welcome on in. Let's see, where are you? Are you in? There you go, you're in with the counts. Welcome. The next stage of their scheme, the grandees must rate. Okay, yeah, grandees could have walked this if things had carried on. But I can't bribe anyone. No loyal regions. How sad. We did it. We broke his RP rules. Yeah. A bribe was guaranteed, but alas, I can bribe nobody. I can't do it. I can't do it. There are no loyalists. Your marshal staggers into the throne room, stinking of booze. She gives you a lopsided grin. Heard the news. What are you talking about? The grandees have sent word they're joining the rebellion against you, Your Majesty. All three regions are now turned against you. Do you know what that means? It means my head on a spike. It means we're royally, no pun intended, screwed. The capital garrison could take on one of the regions single-handed, let alone all three. Historically, the monarch of the kingdom has only survived by placing the regions against each other. To unite them all in common cause, their hatred of you, well, it's no mean feat. You are absolutely unmatched when it comes to pissing people off, Your Majesty, a world beater. There's still hope, there must be. Consider this my resignation. There's no fun in an unwinnable war. She strides out the throne room without looking back. Next few days you wait for the end to come. United armies of the rebels sweep through the Crownlands, meeting barely any resistance along the way. Soon they're camped in a vast mass outside the capital. Against such overwhelming numbers, your walls can't hold out. The ladders go up, and the enemy soldiers pour in. As dawn rises, Lord Patrician Mero strolls into your throne room, backed by soldiers from across the kingdom. From the coast, cavaliers from the south, knights from the east. Let's talk about this. What's the point in speaking to a dead person? With a triumphant smirk, Lord Patrician Mero makes a sharp gesture. The coastal soldiers step forward, swords at the ready. Now where is my bribe? Where's my bribe? Where's my bribe? I've been bribing you all the time. So many bribes. Let's see, how much has Mero got actually? 1550? That's not bad considering you were bankrupt at the start. I genuinely wish we could have settled this peacefully. War is bad for business, but since you're so unreasonable, I'll be most satisfied to watch you die. I'm gonna fight. Empty hands can do little against armour and swords. You're given a vicious beating, and the fight drains out of you. The patricians giveth, and the patricians taketh away. Instead of killing you, the soldiers seize you and drag you down to your own dungeons. Your ordeal isn't over. While imprisoned in your tiny cell, you hear the guards gossiping. Apparently the counts, patricians and grandees are already fighting over your vacated throne. The patricians and counts are strongest, richest and have the most support from the church, so the throne will go... The grandees missed out by 1 point. Because the patricians have 1 point more faith, they get to have their claimant be in the election. After a week rotting in your own dungeon, you're marched out into a public platform jeered at by thousands of peasants. You cringe under a barrage of rotten fruit and fresh dung. Ooh woo! You can see Lord Patrician Mero sitting in the front row, grinning. The rebels have won, the capital has been taken, you are a former monarch. The ooh woo awaits you, its blade gleaming in the blood-red light of dawn. It feels so impersonal. Whatever happened to the big bloke with an axe? Ooh woo sighted. The crowd stares up, eager to hear your last words. The wonders of modern technology, You place your head in a hole, the blade falls so quickly you scarcely have time to wonder if... Swing! Thunk! Your head bounces into Lord Patrician Mero's lap, and your reign comes to a gruesome end. Bianca or Nyx, who will it be? Shall we return to vintage, the Count's bloodline on the throne again? Or will we give the patricians a chance? I'm also going to put together a vote. New poll. What shall the next ruler's ambition be? So we had stability this time, so it'll be military, trade, farming, faith, or authority. You will have a couple of minutes to vote on that. Let's start that poll. There we go. And let's see. It's going to be Bianca. No Gamba. No Gamba. After the entire kingdom rose against them, Monarch Tristana II was dragged off the palace and decapitated in the capital city square. The grandees joined the rebellion at the last minute, either finally fed up with the monarch, or perhaps desperate to be on the winning side. The patricians, led by Mero, launched a rebellion that toppled the monarch and devastated the kingdom. When the dust cleared, they weren't quick or strong enough to seize the throne themselves. The counts joined the rebellion alongside the patricians. In the aftermath, they were the natural choice to take the throne, and Bianca was crowned to the half-eyed cheers from the traumatised common folk. Right, what have we got? It looks like... Oh, farming's just taking the lead. Monarch Tristana II, the Usurped. There we go. So Tristana II has been usurped. got a little bit of time left. I've got like half a minute left to vote for what you want Queen Bianca to be doing. Whopper's the wealthiest. Nyit's the poorest. Got eaten by a tree. Very impoverishing. And here's Bianca in all her glory. And it looks like farming is ahead. Going down. It's done. Farming it is. We're going to have a farming. Queen Bianca is going to be doing it. Is it? Wait, is it the same outfit again? No, not quite. It's the different colour. It's close enough. Okay, well, we're going to have another... Do our wealth carry over? Yeah, in the next game. We're going to have another game right after this. But I'm going to take a break to roll up Bianca's character in detail. Let's end this.